Consideration. I already told you what an offer is. Consideration is one of the parties or both of the parties making a promise to do something or to refrain from something or the both. That is an offer. What's important for us to know in a contract, that's one element. On one element doesn't make the contract binding, four does. The second is consideration. That means something of value that is promised, okay, for specific action or non-action. So I am promising something of value that I want you to consider after I made you this offer. Okay, what I'm bringing of value to you, and I'm promising a certain action or a non-action. That's consideration. This can be taken as the form of a significant expenditure of money or an effort or a promise of something in return. You know, that's which is different from a gift. A gift is I'm just giving you this voluntarily, but a consideration is when I'm saying this what I have of value to offer to you, and I'm promising this in exchange that you be my wife, or exchange that you do this. This is consideration. I'm gonna be this to you. This is what I have to offer. This is what I have to bring to the table. Okay, this is consideration. Remember, an offer is a promise to do something or not to do something. Consideration is saying I'm bringing the value of something. I'm gonna be a protector. This is the value that I'm bringing. I'm gonna be a provider. This is the value. So this is consideration. This cost consideration. That's the second element of a contract. The third one would be acceptance. Okay. The offer of acceptance is unambiguously given. You know you have full knowledge of what you're accepting. You know you're saying, I accept the offer. I accept the consideration. I accept what you promised to do. I accept what you promised not to do. I accept the value that you bring to the table. That's the consideration, the offer consideration. Now the third thing, I am accepting this unambiguously. I'm accepting this. Acceptance can be expressed by words, it can be expressed by deeds, it can be expressed by performance, as it called for in the contract. Okay, another one is, I would say right here on the paper, this says, now what I say mutuality is the fourth. Now, on law, the paper says an intention to create a legal relationship. I'm going to say mutuality. Now, I'm going to tell you why. And I believe it may say this in the Black Laws book too, because I learned my law from Black Laws Dictionary. Okay, of course, I learned my law from law books also. Plenty of them. And I don't have a law degree. I just studied law for an extensive period of time, very intensely. Okay, I wanted to understand contracts. Right, I really did. So I delve deep into understanding contracts. So mutuality, it basically in law it says an intention to create a legal relationship. I call it mutuality, basically saying a meeting of the minds. Okay, a meeting of a mind. This is what it's saying. This means that we both understand totally the substance of the offer, the consideration, and acceptance. See? So those four elements make a contract. So we need to be able to recognize an offer. I'm telling you briefly, but we as a people need to come in. We as a people need to come in and begin to study law, because this whole system that we're in is controlled by what? Law. And when you want to operate in this system, you need to understand what? Law. Okay? We must understand that. All right, so we must understand what an offer is. We must understand what consideration is. We must understand what acceptance is, and what mutuality is. These four elements makes a contract. Okay, we have to look at things in life that we do, whether we know it or not, are business. They are business. What we do. I want to say a few things though. This was to add on. I wanted to say to I want everyone to tune in the next week. We're going to be talking about these things right here. You probably can't see them good. Let me try to make you see them good. First thing, nation. A lot of us does not know what a nation is. And if we do not know what a nation is and then know that we are a nation, and we do not know what a nation is, we do not operate as a nation. We operate as we deaf, dumb, and blind. And it's time in 2016 for us to start operating as a nation and come out of the wound of the matrix system. The way we do that, in my perception, is to begin to operate as a nation. And those that want to operate it as a nation, Gmail me, 7Wali Ali at gmail.com. We're going to have meetings set up. We have meetings starting in January, and we have meetings starting in March. Another thing is crucial to our understanding is nationality. None of us have a nationality. Read your constitutional books. You'll understand that. Read what is a case called, Google it. Y'all love Google. Read, it's called the Dred Scott case to have an understanding. Read it, it's long, but take your time, read it. Read so much a day. The Dred Scott case. Begin to understand that you must have a nationality. We don't have a nationality. And I'm going to say we because I am who you are. All right. Next thing is sovereign. Okay. Sovereign is one who governs themselves. We must be a nation that can govern ourselves. We don't need their food stamps. We don't need their license. We don't need their schooling system. We don't need their religion. You know what I'm saying? We don't need their money. We don't need their jobs. We have to become a nation to ourselves. And not be afraid. Fear restricts the will. You say, if I don't work for them, what I'm going to do? We work for ourselves. They need you more than we need them. All praises are due to Allah. Race. We must know what a race is. We're going to break all these definitions down next week. This is going to be a long video next week. We're going to shoot a video for quite some time. It's going to be a class given. We must know what race is. We keep saying we a race of people. We must understand what race is and how race was created. Creed. A nation must have a creed. Okay, what is our creed? We don't learn what the definition of a creed is. Religion. Usually a nation has a religion. We need to talk about that. What's the best religion for our nation? A lot of us will say no religion. Well, how can we ever get back then? Religion means to do over. So how we have no religion? So we must go point for point to show and prove what is the best religion for our people. Okay? Do I say it's one? I don't say it's one religion. It's the best religion for our people. So that's how you would think, well, why are we just going to pick one religion? Man, hey. We need to build and discuss. I told you I'm universal. In the book of Revelations, Allah said He will make all things new. So things are being made new. in the year 16. The gods is surfacing. They coming out. The wheel is coming down to the earth. Listen to this. Knowledge Allah, get with me. 7 Wali Ali Gmail. I need to hear from you. Warren, Brother Warren, that's my barber. Get with me. I want to sit at the couch with you. And Bill, you got a lot to feed the people. Chuck, peace. Good seeing you yesterday. Seen you in a long time. It's been a long time, brother. I got to get you on the TV. Bill, you got a lot to give the people, especially according to these things right here. You got a lot to give the people, brother. And I'd like to get you here so you can talk to the people. Next, after that, I'll be looking for the black queens of the nation that possess knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to get on Wali Ali TV. We got all the professional cameras shooting. Now I'm shooting off a phone. I'm just building for a different email, an email that was given to me. But now we got the professional cameras. We got a place to shoot. So now we're going to shoot better quality videos and commercials. So I'm asking you, brothers, you people, and women with knowledge of self, that possess knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, I want you to sit on the couch with the God and build with the God and crack atoms to God and bring an awakening to the black queens don't even know they black queens. Okay? Bring the sister into a sister. Bring a thought into a God, a goddess. You understand? All right. So, I'm going to say peace and blessings. Listen to the video real good. Do the one to it, meaning do the knowledge to it. Understand what a contract is. Understand why I told the young lady, do not contract with the state. Let's start reversing these things. There's proper procedures to reverse these things. Let's get out of this. Let's be a nation unto ourselves. It's not all about talking. It's about action. Let's come out of this system. Let's stop putting our children in the public food system if we can. If we can't, we'll learn how to. We don't know what to do after that. 7 Wali Ali. 7 Wali Ali at Gmail. I would tell you how to. I make a video. I would talk to you personally how to. All right? Peace and blessings to the gods of earth.